Okay, so here we are at the opening screen of the game. Need to put a name in first, so let's think of something silly. Blodwick. Don't know why, but sounds good enough. Blodwick. Choose your quest, enters 1 to 5. Of various things you can do here, I'm going to go for find 4 treasures. We're not going to play this game out. 3 treasures, sorry, completely, because we'll be all day. But let's have a look. This is the opening screen. As you can see, all the messages are going to be on the right here, spells at the bottom, all your tributes to above that, and the map there, that's your character, and that's showing north, south, east and west through the city. First of all, it's advisable to look what's in your spell book. As a quick way of doing that, you press 4 and see what spells you've got. You might want to cast some of these now. Certainly this one called More Magic is the definite N. That will give you, it needs 3 to cast it, but you get 8, so you get a net of 5. So let's press 2 for magic and press N. Therefore your magic is now 15. Nothing else there to do, so let's start moving around. We have got a fortify there, that might be worth casting as well. Let's do that one. That actually pushes your hit points up by 5 points, I think. So let's do, again, magic. Let's do R for fortify. Now, let's see if hit points now are 18. If you look, you've got 10 magic points left. I always like to keep 8 for a no-foe spell. If you actually just look at the spells again, see you've got 1 no-foe spell, and that'll kill everything regarding, except about 3 different bad guys. I need 8 points for that. And you want to do that with foes over 70, over 69, and you might get some treasure then. That's what we do. That's what we've put. Quest number 4, treasure. So let's go east. Nothing there. Incidentally, this is the no music version of the game because C-Spec gets a bit twitchy about the drivers involved. So this is the you get both versions with the game. This is ones with NM for no music. So if you just notice, there was blocked path when we wanted to go east. So let's go south. Oh, a monster. Well, these guys, they're quite weak really. We've got a warrior rating, wizard rating rather, 44. They've got a monster rating of 37. Even if theirs is higher, we can normally beat them. It's just they're worked out differently. Check it out in the rule book. So do you want to cast any magic? Definitely no. So no, and press C for combat. Let's see what happens here. We'll probably hit the guy every time, actually. Oh no, Blodwick's been hit here. Don't want that. Giant badger hit again. You don't really need a commentary, you can see this on the screen. And we beat the guy. Oh, he got 23 gold pieces. What a badger's walking around with 23 gold pieces for, I just don't know. But let's say they were there already. So let's go south again. What we need to do is find some blocked path. Let's go west. Oh, here we are. Fearhelm Citadel. Now you notice the Citadel rating's gone against Cit has gone up to 1. Now if you were going for quest number 1, find 3 citadels, that would be sort of part of your way to what you want to do. You must get back to the town hall at the end of the game though to win with your quest completed. There is a spell, Quester. I'm not sure if we've got that one or not. No, we haven't. Quester, which allows you to change your quest. If you're sort of excelling in an area which you didn't pick, you can actually change it. I think it takes about 9 magic points to do it though. So that's always worth bearing in mind when you're playing the game. So let's go west again. Oh, a Ranger's Guild. Now here we've learnt the Unmagic spell. It's fairly useful, this spell, against magic users. There's 3, a lich, a sorcerer I think, and a dark wizard. You can use it against that person to stop them casting spells at you, which can be a bit Bit of a nuisance, especially if you haven't got a lot of lives left, which is your resurrection points. The resurrection is 4. That means you've got 5 lives. That may sound silly, but it means you've got 4 resurrection spells cast upon you. So if you lose 4 of those, you're down to 0 then. No resurrection points, but you've still got your ordinary mortal life, if you know what I mean. So, but you can actually, if you've got a resurrect spell, you can actually increase that. And there are other various ways you can do it as well as you go through the game. I went west there, so south. Another monster. 41 against 53. Do you want to cast magic? I think no again, because let's have a look at our magic. You can look at it by pressing 4 there. We don't want to teleport away. It's not worth a fireball or fear spell. You need to look these up in the rule book, of course. So let's just go no and C for combat. Oh, Blodwick's been hit here. Not good. And again. Giant B's hit that time, much better. Blodwick. He's going to die, I think. But don't worry, we've got 5 lives. He's got 2 hit points left. Giant B's hit again. And again. Oh, so Blodwick has been killed and is teleported. Now you notice his resurrection points have gone down to 3. This figures. And he's been teleported to another unknown location in the city. The city is 324 different squares. It's all spelt out in the rule book. There are 4 dungeons in the game of various sizes as well, all in the rule book. Let's hope we can find a dungeon on our travels. Oh, another citadel. Now, this is interesting. There's only 6 citadels, I think, in the whole game. We've found 2 of them already. But again, we haven't picked that quest, so if we got a 3rd one, we'd have to find a quester spell from somewhere, a guild, learn the spell, and maybe change it to that. But, you know, we might not find another one in the whole game. Went south there. East, nothing east. Let's go try west. West again. And again. West. It's all very well keeping a map in this game, but it can be a bit tricky when you get teleported to find out, excuse me, where you are. The Balor Tavern. Now, another thing here, if there's a monster at the tavern, at a location, you've got to kill that monster first before you can get the benefits of that location. The benefits of the Balor Tavern, there's a few taverns around, and I think you can only use these once in the game, or each of the individual taverns, is that you'll get hit points. Well, this isn't going to be a problem because we know we can kill the giant badgers in this case. So, there's 64 different monsters in this game, I might add. Some are just in the dungeons, some in the top, some are in both. So let's say we don't need to see the spell book. We know we've got that. Well, I'll show you. There's the Nofo spell there. So let's say yes. And we want to cast spell number A, which is Nofo, and it kills all monsters barring 3. Again, all in the rule book. So you can see there you defeated the badgers and you're fortified with hit points of the tavern, as I said. No treasure there. It's not every time you get a treasure with monsters over 69 points, 70, above. You don't always get it, but I think it's the odds are about 1 in 3 or something like that. But there's other ways you can find treasure in any case. So let's have a look. Go west there. Let's go north. We're going around in circles here. East. East again. I think we're going to come up. We'll keep on going east. That's good. I know we had a point a minute ago. Oh, now this is a bad guy, Grell. We want to cast a spell. Oh, we can't cast any spells here. We've not found any fountains yet to get more magic. So unfortunately, we're going to die this time. Almost certainly, because we've got 2 magic points, and if you look there, there's not enough to. I think 3 or 4 is the least, should I say, you'd need for a a combat spell. Well, probably 4 or 5 for combat spell, or 4 for unmagic, but that's no good. The girl's going to kill her. So let's say no, because he can't cast a spell in any case. Lodwick's been hit. And so it goes on. He's got 1 hit point left. He's going to go. So we get teleported elsewhere. So okay, let's go south here. Blocked. West Grell Tavern. We were here a minute ago, weren't we? Let's go west again. Let's go south. Oh, the town hall. No, actually we weren't. We were at the Ballor Tavern. That's right. We're at the town hall square. Now, had we got our 4 treasures, we've got none at the moment. When we arrive at this square, you win. But we can't win because we haven't got any of our treasures yet. We need 3 of them. But you might try and work out where it is. If you've got a locate spell, you can actually cast it and find out where you are. But that's really no good because it's no use after that. A locate spell, we actually got one. No, we haven't. If you've got a locate spell, it's great because for about 20 turns, I think you can see the location of where you are, which is can be very productive if you know the location of the town hall. There's 4 different ways you can find that out. One is visiting it, which is this, but that's easier said than done. So anyway, there we are. Okay, let's go west. Fountain. Oh, that's what we need, a fountain. You see, you gain magic. You get 6 magic points. And you have to wait, I think it's about 10 turns to return to the same fountain. There's about 20 odd fountains around the realm. Blackmore Museum. Oh, Blackmore Mausoleum. We actually got some experience points there because it's a mausoleum. But as you noticed, you can actually go through a dungeon entrance and find it. But if you see, it says here, oh dear, you have fallen through a trap to one of the dungeons below. Not good. So we'll just play on it a little longer. I wanted to show you that one of the dungeons. So we're going east, east, east. Oh, right, now here's a guy, is one of the magic users, Dark Wizard. He's not a lot more than us. We could go for the unmagic spell. I don't think it's really worth it. I think we'll just have, let's hope he doesn't cast a spell at us. Well, let's say we do. Let's say we can. We've got 8 points. So let's say doing a cast magic, you don't put 2 in this case. You just put yes because it's combat. So which spell? The unmagic spell. And of course, it's gone off the screen at the moment. So I'm just going to have to look in my rule book to see which it is. If you'll bear with me. So unmagic is I. We've got the letters down the bottom as well, but the real good way to see what spells you got is press 4. You can't do it at this point because we're not in that mode, if you like. So we're going to cast magic on I. You nullify the magic user's use of spells in this melee. Press C to start combat. Dark Wizard hit, good start. Again. Killed him. Great. No benefits or no gold pieces or anything. I'm doing a succession of easts here. I think it's one of the bigger dungeons, looking at the dimensions of it. No south, north, west. I'm hoping I'm going to see one of the living statues. Who's this guy? He is a golem. We might beat him in combat without spells, but we'll have a go. I don't think we've got enough. No, we haven't got anything there. We've got fireball, teleport, and fear and armor, but none of them, all of them, should I say, are above the 4 magic points which we've got. So we're going to have to say no and C for combat. Golem hit, good sign. See, we got hit back there. Oh, we got him. When it stops like that, you know you've defeated him. I might point out that, they're gone now, but those points actually on the screen, that the wizard rating, the monster rating, and the number at the side shows you how many of that monster there are. One in this case. They're there really because they don't change. They're changing on the screen on the right, but let's just show you the initial rating. It's just in case the details actually scroll off the screen to the right, to sort of how you assess whether you want to have a fight with a guy or cast a spell or whatever. So that's what that's for. South, I think this, oh, here we are. There is a living statue here. Press space to roll 2 6-sided dice to see the outcome. There's 11 different sort of outcomes here, 2 to 12. Once it's used once in the game, if say a 7 comes up, you cast a 7 again, that won't count. So, well, in fact, yeah, I think that's right. If it doesn't count, I think it then rolls again, because that's right, it rolls again. So we're going to press space to see what the outcome is. Ooh, you roll a 4, and the statue exudes a grey ooze, and 3 constitution points are taken from you. Well, on that happy note, I think we're going to call it a day. We've been going 16 minutes. That's enough to sort of whet your appetite, I hope. Remember, the game for the Next itself comes in 2 forms. There's the music version and the non-music version. But here you'll need to play the non-music version, because C-Spec, I don't know about any other emulators. C-Spec can be a little bit twitchy around drivers. The other day I thought everything had loaded up okay, and I was playing the game okay, and one particular sprite came up for no reason on the map, and it shouldn't have done, and it never does normally. So I'd like to think it's checked without any errors. So I've been working on it for 6 months with the testing. So anyway, good luck. Have fun.